now, everyone, we welcome you inside of West Lawrence Middle School here with Principal Tim Franks. Mr. Franks, you've been here for several years, right?
Yes, sir. This will start my 7th year at West Lawrence Middle School as the principal here.
And you served a period of time in other capacities throughout Lawrence County school system, have you not?
That is correct. This is my 29th year at Lawrence County school systems.
Wow.
Started out at West Lawrence High School as a teacher and a coach, about 17, 18 years there. Then I moved to the alternative school for 4 years as the principal there, and then I'm presently here in this position as principal here.
And this system or this school seems to do quite well. You know, my children have been in and out of it, and you have very good personnel. You have an open door policy. You relate very well not only to students as well as the parents that come.
You know, any good school has to have a wonderful staff. That's all the way from the custodians, the lunchroom ladies, teachers, everyone involved. And I was very fortunate that before I got to West Lawrence Middle School, the staff was in place. Everything was in place. Mr. Knight, who was principal before me here, he left me a wonderful school. We've tinkered with it a little bit, made some changes, but everything is good. You know, I am fortunate that I do have a good staff all the way around, so I give them all the credit in the world.
Yeah, they do work hard, and education is first, it's obvious.
Yes.
Okay, who do you have as far as assistants and your personnel here that people will be greeted by and work with?
All right, I have 2 assistant principals. Dr. Aurelia Tippett is the assistant principal, been here for a good while, and most people know him as Coach Bland, Mr. Bland, Ed Bland.
Right.
He was a wrestling coach. He taught, has been teaching here at West Lawrence for a good long while, but he's my other assistant. Then I have 3 secretaries, and most of the time the first person you see when you walk in the building or in the office is Miss Beth Martin. She is, I don't think there's a person in Lawrence County that she doesn't know, so that helps me out tremendously.
Sure.
Then Marissa Robinson is my financial secretary, and Nita Grillat is our registrar.
All right. Now, Mr. Franks, open house is coming up. Tell us about that, how that works.
Open house is going to be an experience this year. For the last several years, we have split open house where we had 6th grade one night and 7th and 8th grade. But this year, on July the 31st, which is a Friday, from 3 o'clock to, I think it's 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock or 3:30 to 6:30. Unfortunately, my brain is a little scrambled. But we'll have open house for everybody. So 6th, 7th, and 8th grade will be here. So, you know, we're going to have close to 1,000 students this year, and everybody that's in the building, and then they bring all their parents. We're going to be full that night. So if you want to see organized confusion, come on out that night.
You can help them find their way to where they
We will
need to
find
be,
them
right?
somewhere.
What's the biggest joy, Tim, that you get out of teaching or out of being an administrator, educating students?
You know, I relate a lot to my coaching career. A lot of the things I do as an administrator is the same way. And a very similar thing there is when you're coaching, you practice all week long, then you play a game, and you see the things that you worked on all week long, you accomplish them in the game. Same thing here in school. The 2 elementary schools do a good job. They send 6th graders to us, and my job is to get them prepared for the high school. And you see those kids from year to year improve in all aspects of not only the academics, the athletics, the socialization, everything. So, you know, when you see a kid come into the 6th grade and when they leave in the 8th grade, they're a completely different person, and I enjoy seeing that.
Yeah, very formidable years.
Yes, they are. Very. A lot of times, the same person that come to us in the 6th grade is not there when they leave in the 8th grade.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Yes, you can.
I sure can. We thank you for what you do, Mr. Frank. Is there anything that you would say to parents coming in, any way that they may help at West Lawrence Middle School?
Well, you know, you always want as much parent contact as possible. As you said, I do have an open door policy. I will try to help out in any way, fashion, or form. The main thing is the first few weeks of school, everything is a little crazy. Sure. You're trying to get everybody where they're supposed to be. Just be patient with everybody. You know, that goes with everybody. We're trying to get them in class, get them to the right place, feed them, send them home, make sure everybody goes where they're supposed to. So patience is what I always preach to my staff, and I would ask the same thing out of the parents. Be patient with us, and we'll eventually work out all the kinks, and we'll do what we can.
All right. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.